Hi, I am Surbhi Agarwal and I will discuss the fourth chapter, Confounding Compounding, of the book The Psychology of Money by Morgan Housel. Housel talks about the wonders of compounding. He says if something compounds, if little growth serves as a fuel for future growth, a small starting base can lead to the results so extraordinary they seem to defy the logic. It can be so logic defying that you underestimate what it is possible, where the growth comes from, and what it can lead to. To illustrate this, Housel uses Warren Buffett's life as an example. Warren Buffett's riches have been the subject of almost 2000 books. Many of them are excellent, but only few people see the most basic fact. Buffett's success stems not from just being a good investor, but from being a good investor since he was a child. As the book was written, Warren Buffett's net worth was $84.5 billion. Of that, $84.2 billion was accumulated after his 50th birthday. Warren Buffett is a phenomenal investor, but you miss a key point if you attach all of his success to investing acumen. The real key to his success is that he's been a phenomenal investor for 3/4 of century. His skill is investing, but his secret is time. That's how compounding works. Jim Simons, a hedge fund manager, has compounded money at 66% annually, but still is 75% less rich than Buffett. Why the difference? If Simons is such a better investor? Because Simons did not find his investment stride until he was 50 years old. He had less than half as many years to compound as Buffett. The point is that what seem like small changes in growth assumptions can lead to ridiculous, impractical numbers. And so, when we are studying why something got to become as powerful as it is, we often overlook the key drivers of success. The danger here is that when compounding is not intuitive, we often ignore its potential and focus on solving problems through other means. Not because we are overthinking, but because we are rarely stopped to consider compounding potential. There are books on economic cycles, trading strategies, and sector bets, but the most powerful and important book you should be called Shut Your Mouth, Wait, Open Your Mouth. The practical implication is that compounding's inconvenient nature could be to blame for the bulk of bad transactions, terrible tactics, and successful investing attempts. But good investing isn't necessarily about earning the highest returns, because the highest returns tend to be one-off hits that can't be repeated. It's about earning pretty good returns that you can stick with and which can be repeated for the longest period of time. That's when compounding runs wild. The opposite of this, earning huge returns that can't be held onto, leads to some tragic stories. We'll need the next chapter to tell them. Key takeaways from the chapter are: a small starting base can lead to the results so extraordinary they seem to defy the logic. The simplest fact about Warren Buffett's fortune: he wasn't just a good investor, he was a good investor for 75 plus years. Warren Buffett's skill is investing. His secret is time. Good investment isn't necessarily about earning highest returns. It is about earning pretty good returns that you can stick with and which can be repeated for the longest period of time. That's when the compounding runs wild. With this, we have come to an end of the chapter. Stay tuned for the next video. Thank you.